Hi planner friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we're going to be doing my February goals in my new Laurel Denise planner that I'm using for goal stuff. And I just kind of stuck some paper in here so that the other stuff wouldn't be distracting, like the stuff that I already decorated. I don't know, maybe next time I should decorate this section first. I don't really know, but we'll see. All right, let's dive in here. So for this spread, I have these stickers from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop because they're stunning, and I'm determined to use all of these stickers for all of my goal spreads this month. And then I have these stickers from Proud Sticker Designs, these calendars. And when I bought these, I bought the Sunday Start ones, and I don't want them to be Sunday Start. So I think we're going to do some sticker surgery to make these Monday Starts, because that's how my brain works. And then I also have some Tombos. None of them are like perfect, but I think they're gonna work. So we have 062, 761, and 476. And I'm gonna use these to do like the same kind of thing that I did in January, where I drew like the circles and then like squiggled around them. I really liked how that turned out. So that's what we're going to do. And then I have my goals off to the side that I already wrote down. So let's dive in here. I have to decide. I think I want to put this just like all along the bottom, and then I will just letter February goals. And then, yeah, I think we're gonna go that route. We'll make decisions after that. I don't know. All right, let's use this one. These are so cool. I'm honestly obsessed with this concept. I think this is so cool. But I am going to cut off the bottom, like the white around the bottom, and probably the sides too. Hopefully I can do this without making it like super crooked, but I'm not going to, hold my breath. I should probably use bigger scissors, honestly. It'll probably make my life a little bit easier. Although my scissors still need to be cleaned. So, don't know about that. Especially because I feel like these are very sticky compared to her normal stickers, but I don't know. Maybe that's just in my head because I'm terrified of like ripping them and ruining them. Maybe that's what it is. That honestly would not be like super shocking to me, at least. All right. And then I'm going to cut off the edge. And then the other edge, because I want to, what the heck? I want to like continue it. It's not going to match perfectly, but I'm going to do it anyway, because this isn't going to go all the way across the bottom. It's going to be a little short. And then obviously I don't need the other one, like the whole thing from the other one. Do I want it to go all the way to the bottom? Or do I want it to go here? I kind of think I want it to go all the way to the bottom. And I'm still glad that I cut the bottom off first, because these pages are not like the easiest thing to like maneuver to cut them. And yes, I know I could like snip these so I can pull the pages out, but I don't know. Maybe someday, but right now I don't really care. I'm making it work because, I'm used to it at this point from doing it with my cousin, but that doesn't mean that I want to do it, So I'm okay with leaving the pages in. Oh my gosh. My fingernail was in the way. Oh no, that was a bad start. I already cut that crooked. Okay. Lord in heaven. We're off on an adventure here. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. I am ready. Honestly, I'm ready for February. I don't know why, because I have to travel again in February. I don't really want to, but whatever. But also I'm traveling, and yes, I'm going to be alone, but actually I'm kind of excited to be alone because I'm going to Chicago, and I haven't been to Chicago and like explored in Chicago since I was like 10, maybe something like that. So I'm kind of excited. And then on top of that, I also, since I am going alone, I get to, you know, do all of my own plans, whatever. But I also am just working like 8 to 5 while I'm there, which is kind of nifty. It never happens. So definitely not mad about that at all. So should be interesting. I do need to, every time I talk about this or like think about this trip, I'm like, man, am I ever going to get to book that travel? Because I just feel like it's taking them a really long time to tell me that I'm good to book that travel. And I'm getting impatient. Okay, these stickers are kind of thick, so I'm a little skeptical, which I'm kind of glad that they're thick, but I'm a little skeptical about using an X-Acto, but we're gonna give it a go. I also probably, I know I've been saying this for like a while, but it's probably like actually time to get a new blade for this now. This is the same blade that I've had in here the entire time that I've had this knife, which is like the whole time I've been planning, like literally years. So I've definitely gotten some good use out of it. But it has, it probably is at the point of needing to be changed. That felt scary, but okay. I did it. All right. That seam is not like lovely, but it's okay. All right, let's continue this. We're gonna go all the way up to the coil to use as much of this as we possibly can. And then we will snip this off and hold on to it because I think I'm just gonna stick it in somewhere else. I'm just not sure where yet. So that's cute. I like that. That is a good start. All right, let's put this here. And then we will continue. All right, I have to decide what color do I want to write February goals in. I think I want to use pink because it's February. And there's already a lot of blue. So I feel like we should use the pink. So let's go for it. But I do think I'm going to have to rearrange here to write on this. Just to make my life a little bit easier here. I can't write like straight up and down. So we're gonna go with this. And we're just gonna put this at the top here. When I was doing the other pages, I accidentally got something there. So we'll have to put something over that, but that's okay. All right, here we go. All right, I hated writing on that because of all the little half pages. Also, my laptop got in the way of the top of my marker, but that's okay. How did I do this for January? Because I really liked the way it looked. So, okay. Oh gosh. And then we did goals. I might have to snip this out, you guys. I don't know if I can write on this. It's a little bit irritating. So I think I'm going to, I'll show you what I mean by snipping it out. It more or less is making it kind of like a happy planner type thing. Ugh. Because I don't think I can do it. Oh man, I should have flipped it the other way. That's okay. We'll do it like this. So you're just gonna snip these like this, and then you'll be able to pop it out and pop it back in. Because yeah, I can't write on this. It's making me a little bit crazy. And since we did that, we might as well just do it with this one too, and take this one out and then put the planner to the side and just have the pages. I wasn't planning on doing this. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, but writing on this is definitely not my favorite. So that's okay. I still like the planner, so. And I know how to get around it. So I'm not too upset or worried about it by any means. Okay. And now I just have to cover like this one, and that's really all. So that's better as well. All right, where'd my marker go? All right, this is going to be much better to write on. Okay, so I talked about in my like intro to this planner video. Oh, well, so much for covering that. That's okay. That I was thinking about using this page potentially as like a review of my goals, but I think it's going to actually be like part of the goals because I don't feel like this is going to be enough room. So that is just fine with me. Because my original plan was to use both of these for like the actual goals. But then I was like, well, maybe I don't need to. Like maybe this will be enough room and then I can just use this half for like a goals review. But no, I definitely think that I need both of them. So that is just fine. Let's get into this here. So I kind of want to put some of these up here just to like fill in this space and whatnot. I feel like it will be good. And I want to bring like the colors up here. So, oh no. I think I'm going to put this one up here like this. I can't decide, is it more distracting that I keep trying to make that page like cover this, or is it more distracting to see that? I'm not 100% sure. I just feel like it distracts from the color scheme, you know? Like of these stickers to have that showing, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I thought about washi taping it to the page, but I felt like that might be distracting as well, so I don't really know what to do. All right, so let's put that in there, and then we'll put, oh, excuse you. Okay, we'll put the cherries, and then this little flower. That's cute. I think I want to take this flower up here, and it's just a teeny bit that we'll cut off. All right, cute. All right, now I'm going to lay the things in, and then we'll deal with the rest of the decorative stickers later. So I was kind of thinking that I want to put like the goals that are just going to be like written in the boxes in one spot, and then the goals that are going to use these in another spot. And I was thinking about using these over here and then these ones on this little thing, but now I'm wondering, like, is that gonna like take up enough room over here? I don't know. I'm not certain. So how do we want to start? I could not tell you. I think I want to start by messing with these and setting this up. So what day of the week does February start on? I believe it is Thursday. I hope it's Thursday. Oh, I have the calendar right behind me. There. Yes, February starts on Thursday. So this is the February calendar. But like I said, I wish I would have gotten not these ones. I wish I would have gotten the Monday starts. But I wasn't really thinking. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is be really, really obnoxious, and we'll see how I feel about this. I might hate it, but I'm gonna try it at least once. So I'm gonna cut off the edges, like the borders, and then I'm going to take this section, which is Sunday. I'm going to cut it. Again, may hate this, but we're gonna give it a go. Might have to like redraw some lines. Okay, we're gonna put this down. Maybe I should do it on like wax paper or something. Or a sticker sheet. Oh, I could do it on this. Let's move this down and create some space for my sticker surgery. All right, so it would go like this. They're not gonna be like super perfect anymore, or like, you know, super cute, but I feel like it works. And then I can take one of these and just cut off this S and move it over here. And I feel like that will just make me a lot happier. Especially when I talk about, like, with a lot of my goals, it's like do this many times per week. It's easier for me if it starts on Monday because that's when I think of like the week starting. So I think I'm gonna do it. They're not gonna be super pretty, obviously, but that's okay. I don't feel like it needs to be. It's not that deep, right? It's just something to help me organize my life. So might as well just make it happen. And I'm kind of thinking, in order to make it look less like awkward, I'm gonna cut out these extra spaces. And I might actually, maybe I should just use my X-Acto to do all of this. Like if I just cut, whoa, that was very crooked, but I think this might be a better task for my knife. Because now I just have the calendar, whoa, how I want it. I feel like this is gonna work. So let's go with this. Just going to stick this down and then piece it back together. I almost just picked up my scissors when I wanted tweezers. And I think what I'm going to do is, so as not to bore you into oblivion, I'm just going to cut all of these apart and then come back because, yeah, I don't want to bore you to death. Should have put this down first so I knew, because I want to know where exactly to cut this. I also might use a ruler for the rest of them. I did not cut that. Oh, there we go. I was like, I did not cut all the way through. What? Okay, yeah. And you might be asking yourself, isn't that more work than just like drawing your own calendar? Probably, but here's the thing. I bought these stickers, so I'm gonna use them. That's just the logical thing there, in my opinion. So I'm going to finish cutting all of those and I will be right back. All right, sticker surgery was successful as far as I can tell. Also, I did want to mention, so I bought these from Proud Sticker Designs, which I believe I already said, but I bought them as Sunday starts, and she does offer Monday start ones. I just didn't, I don't know, I guess I just didn't think all the way through. So that's why I had to do all of that sticker surgery. And also I didn't have to do that. That's why I decided to do all of that sticker surgery. Because I bought the wrong ones. So definitely not like the shop's fault at all. It was 100% my own fault. Yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. Okay, let's just go ahead and stick these down. And then we'll write in what they're for. But I do know that I want to use all 5 of them, so just gonna put them in. Yeah, now I know for the rest of forever, if I want something, oh man, if I want something that's dated, I definitely want it to start on a Monday, which I feel like I knew that, but I don't know. My brain didn't comprehend it completely, I guess. I just realized I need to write next to these still. So I guess there and there. Here, I feel like they're a little close together. So we might do only 4 of them over here. I'm not sure. I feel like I got a little close together. I did not mean to do that. Especially because I have like all of this space, so it's not like I needed to be that close together. It just kind of happened that way. Okay, these 2 may stick together fully for me because I got a little smarter towards the end. Yes, woohoo! All right, I'm gonna put this one. I kind of wish that I would not have put them so close together now, but I'm not pulling them up, so it is what it is. All right, we have those 4, and then I think I'm gonna put the other one here because I feel like there's room. Maybe I should just put in these boxes and then go from there. That might be a smart idea. Which this is like the opposite of how I did this last time, I feel like, but that's okay. Let's see. We'll put, for these ones, the goals are going inside the box so they can be a little bit closer together. I say as I space them out so much. Let's see. I'm gonna put this in, I think, you know, of course, now that I took off these other 2 stickers, I also want to deal with this. What is wrong with me? Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes, I swear, my brain is just, it's just there. It's not actually doing anything. It's just hanging out, you know? Does anyone else ever feel that way? All right, and we'll put this one. Oh, I want to write. We might write above that one, I guess. Okay, there's a little bit of potentially awkward space there, but we're gonna go with it. And I think we might just start with this one as one. And we'll write like above it. Or maybe we'll write like to the side. All right, so 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4, 5. Oh man, that's what I was trying to avoid, was having the same color with the same color box. Dang it. Oh well. 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Skip 2. Oh no, I did it wrong. You guys. Help. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Since I don't understand what I'm doing, we're just gonna move that over. It's fine, you'll never know. Okay, so every third one is what I was trying to do. Gracious. So 1, skip 2, 1, skip 2, 1. Good Lord. The struggle is real. And then skip 2, I guess. But I don't want this one to also be pink, so we're gonna make this one pink. We're gonna put it down here. All right, then we're gonna figure out, I think I want blue after pink. Yeah, so we'll do blue here. This blue does not match as much as I wanted it to. Like, it's a little bit too bright, but the other blue was like way too dark. So yeah, like the other blue choice that I feel like I had was way too dark. So this is where we're at. And then, wait, hold on. Hold on. This is like hurting my brain for some reason. Also, this yellow doesn't match perfectly. None of them really match perfectly, but they match well enough, I feel like. Okay. Yeah, that works. And then I'm gonna take my Muji 0.38, which is like just my favorite pen ever. And we're going to just make like some sketchy circles around them. And I'm gonna go in order of the colors that I drew because they'll be more dry that way. Wow, that one's a little special. I guess I started here, didn't I? I do have to say, this is very nice paper that these planners are made out of. I do enjoy the paper. All right. And then I want just something like a little bit thicker to put the numbers with. So what do I want to use? I have so many choices. Maybe this Stabilo fine liner. It's just a little bit thicker, I think, than my pen. So I'm just going to number these. And these are like no priority at all. Like, this is not the biggest priority of the month. It's just the one that's there. So also, yes, I understand that putting this as 10 may not make the most sense. It's in the middle, but okay. It is what it is. Also, I think I'm gonna put this up here. It just like hit me like, oh, that would look nice, I think, up there. Okay. And there are a couple decorative stickers left that I do want to put in, which I guess I could do. No, I'm gonna wait because I don't you know, I have to write in here and everything still, so we'll wait just a minute. All right, let's start with these calendars. Where are my goals? They're there. Like, where did I put that page? All right. I was to say these are not in a priority order, but this one is kind of like a big priority for the month. So I would really, really like to, like, this is a big thing for me because I have been very much slacking in this department. So we're gonna put, I think I want to write it up here. So we're gonna do low/no spend. I would really like it to be a no spend, but I also know that if I tell myself just like no spend, it's never gonna happen. Because that's just like kind of a little bit ridiculous, at least personally to me, to just be like, nope, we're not going to spend on non-essentials, because that's what this is going to be. So like that just feels a little bit wild. And the other thing, because I know myself, is I'll be out here like, well, is this an essential? I mean, I don't know. It's essential to my mental health, right? That makes it essential, when really it's just like some random thing that I want to buy. So we're aiming for no spend, but like low spend is the goal. If we could just low spend on non-essentials, so like low spending on stickers, low spending on like clothes, low spending, because I would say, like, I have enough clothes currently that I don't need to buy clothes right now. So I would say that it's kind of a non-essential at the moment, at least. I know that it's definitely an essential, like everyone should have clothes, but I have plenty of clothes. So, you know, stuff like that. Like, I just want to low spend. I want to pay more attention. The other one would be DoorDash. DoorDash is not an essential. Like, girl, go cook something. Like, whatever. Or if you want food, get off your butt and go get it. Like, that kind of thing. So that's what we're going for there. This one, I think I want to write it this way. Just keep it interesting. We're gonna do 8 hours of sleep nightly, which I have not been getting at all. The only night that I get 8 hours of sleep is Friday, like into Saturday. That's the only night. Otherwise, I get 6.5, 7, and I'm tired all day. But then, like, when I get that 8 hours of sleep on Saturday, I wake up and I'm just like, oh, I feel great. So yeah, definitely need to work on that. It's getting a little bit absurd. All right, this one is going to be read 2 to 3 times a week, which didn't go super well in January, but I have a Barnes & Noble membership that I just renewed. I have 4 brand new books that I just bought, and yeah, I'm determined. Also, like I said, I'm going to be traveling for a week, so I have 2 plane rides and I have time spent by myself. Like, I think I can do it. I think it's going to be okay. All right, this one, working outside my apartment, is a big goal of mine, and it's something that I really want to start implementing into my life. But I don't want to work in the office because it's too quiet. It's like deathly quiet. I can't do it. So I just want to work, you know, at the library, or like, honestly, I feel like my work building, like the office, is quieter than the library, which is just too much. I can't do it. So yeah, either the library or a coffee shop, somewhere. Also, the couple times that I have worked outside my apartment in January, I have had such a productive day. I've gone and gotten, you know, I've gone to the coffee shop, gotten work done, whatever. And then I've gone to the gym in the middle of the day because I'm already out. And then I go to the gym and then I come home and I get all the things done and I just feel productive. Like it just makes me a productive human. So yeah, I would like to do this 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah. I think it'll probably lean more towards 2, but we'll see. That's another thing, like with the weekly section of this planner, I wrote in like days that I can work outside my apartment. I like already wrote in work outside my apartment based on like, I don't have meetings that day that I have to talk in. I don't have like, you know, whatever. Like I have a bunch of free time. Like I don't have a whole lot of meetings, so I can definitely like get out of my apartment and I can spend an hour in the gym that day because no one's going to be like looking for me, expecting me to be in a meeting, that kind of thing. So definitely that one is like a big goal because it makes me feel more accomplished for the day. So yeah. And then this one, I would like to, these like coincide. So anytime that I work outside my apartment, I would like to also go to the gym or just work out in general, but going to the gym would be ideal. However, I did realize that I wrote gym on my January one and I was like, well, there were a couple days that I didn't go to the gym, but I did work out. So I marked them, but I was like, well, technically it's not what it says, but it's what it means. So yeah. Oh, 23 times. No, 2 to 3 times a week. Ah. Oh, well. All right. So those are all the ones that have like trackers, right? And then I realized I should have written another one that way, but it's fine. Okay. Biggest goal that is not like something per day or whatever, but I am determined. I've been talking about this since what, like October. I am determined that I am going to destash sticker books and other planner things, but specifically I would like to destash sticker books, but also probably other things. And I'm just going to build a bunch of boxes and probably just be like, hey, if you want it, pay shipping. It'll be like a flat rate shipping box, probably like, I don't know, $15. And I plan on filling them as much as I can fill them for the flat rate price. So that's like my biggest goal for February is to do this de-stash. Because this has been on my goals list how many times now since October? Too many. So we're going to do it. Because it just needs to be done so bad. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Hopefully, maybe in like March, like, because this is not going to be like a one day kind of thing. I don't think it's going to take me a little bit. So hopefully by the end of February, beginning of March, I will be able to let you guys know like how many boxes I have and go from there. All right, another one that I have. So this one is like a continue, which, you know, I feel like if you just make it a goal for 1 month and then you give up on it, it's not going to be a thing, right? Which again is why I still have reading and I still have 8 hours of sleep and I still have working out, like, and working outside my apartment. Like those are things that are probably going to repeat throughout the year until it's like something I don't even have to think about. But I might even still track it then because I just like seeing how often I'm doing these things. But this one is going to be continue. What? Why does it look so weird? I don't know. really thought I was spelling that so wrong. Continue working on daily routine because I feel like I have a routine that is like my ideal day routine, right? Like I have it down in my weeks, right? Like that is what I want my daily, like my day today, I want it to look like that. If I did all of those things in a day, or, you know, 80% of those things in a day, I would feel so happy and accomplished and just so good. So I want to continue working on that because there were a couple days, not that I hit all of the things, but that I hit like 80% of them. And I felt so good about myself and just like so accomplished. So definitely something that I want to continue to work on for February. Let's see, this box I'm doing ones that I don't have like any trackers or anything in, or that were longer in, or that were longer in these 2 boxes with the decoration on them. The other thing, I signed up for Skillshare, geez Louise, in January. And I am determined to at least finish one learning path, which is like multiple of the, whatever they're called. Multiple of the lessons, I guess. I don't know what the word is that I want, but multiple of the, like, you can take this class, I guess multiple of the classes that are pushed into one. Like if you complete all of these, you completed this learning path. Like, you know, you learned this extensively, right? So I have 3 learning paths that I like marked as like, oh, I like this one, 3 or 4. And I started on one of them and I would like to finish it in February. So yeah, that was a very long-winded explanation. Go figure. We're gonna do this. Finish 1 learning path. I think that's what they're called. I'm like 98% sure. All right. The other 2, one of them is like brand spanking new, and one of them is one that I didn't do so great with in January. And I feel like a lot of it just had to do with the fact that it was freezing and I did not want to leave my apartment. That's another reason that like this one and this one that I like struggled with, because it was just cold. I just didn't want to leave. But the one that is like a continuation one is spending time either with my family or at my parents' house. I usually do a lot of that, and I don't know if I just like did too much of it. Like, you know, November, December, beginning of January, because of like holidays and whatnot, but I did not really have a desire. And I honestly think it was just because it was freezing cold. I did not want to leave my apartment at all. So yeah. And I'm going to put at home as in, like, I don't know. When I think of home, I think of my parents' house, at least in this situation. I don't know. Home is like one of those weird things to me where I'm like, I mean, my apartment is home when I'm talking about like, I want to go home. But if I'm like, hey, I'm going home this week, or, you know, tonight, I'm going to go home tonight, like I'm talking about going to my parents' house. So I don't know. This one is going to be one of those weird ones that like overlaps, because I put it as 5 weeks in January, but I really think it was 5 weeks. I don't know. Probably it's more 5 weeks for February. So I don't know. We're going to do it as 5. That's just what we're going to go with for that one. And then this last one is one that we'll see how this goes. It kind of goes with this low spend on essentials, on non-essentials, because if I am not spending money on non-essentials, odds are I don't need to use my credit card. Like, I just don't. But if I'm buying something that's non-essential, aka like I don't really have money for it because it's not something that I need, it's something that I want, and I didn't like save up for it, odds are I don't have money for it, and I'm gonna put it on my credit card like a fool. So these kind of go together, so they probably should have been closer together, but it's fine. This one is going to be no credit card usage because I really don't need to use them. I just have an impulse problem because honestly, because ADHD and dopamine, I feel like, but yeah, so that's fun. Also, a lot of times DoorDash ends up going on my credit card just because I'm lazy. Like, I have food and I spent money to buy food, but then I don't want to like cook any of it or nothing. None of it sounds good. And so I'm just like, meh, I'll just use credit card and DoorDash it. And I'm like, that's a terrible decision. So yeah, we're really working on that one this month. Like that is high on the priority list. Why did I pick up the smallest sticker to start with? Don't know. Okay, this little piece, I was thinking putting it there, but it's already there. So let's put it over here just because we have to finish using the stickers. Like that's a no-brainer in my personal opinion. The rest of the stickers must be used. And then we'll put this one here. I think I'm gonna put it here. And this one, oh, as long as I don't rip it like a fool. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I just am too special. Gracious to get that out of there. I think I'm gonna put this one here. And then we have this little berry, this little flower, and a little leaf. So I think this needs to go over here because I feel like I need more of that color. And then we can put this here and this one here. I don't know. I don't like that those are so like close to being on the same plane. So we're gonna move that down. Okay, I'm done. I used all of the stickers. Yay! All right, now let's put these pages back in the planner so I can show you that they do indeed go back into the planner. Since I snipped them out. All right. So you just, like you would do with discs, you just push them back in there. Ta-da! The disc, like obviously with discs, it's a little bit easier because they're spaced further apart, but this really isn't that hard either. So there we go. And now they're back, the pages are back in the planner and good to go. So that is gonna be all for me in this video. I have a feeling this video is really, really long, so thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you wanna see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.